Every Tuesday, this cistern truck makes its way through rural Til-til. It delivers water to communities that haven't had any for at least 5 years. Francisco CANDIA is relieved every time the truck arrives. He used to grow fruit trees and raised goats and donkeys.
This area was famous for its donkeys. I used them to take people's produce to market. But that was before the drought destroyed everything. I had to reinvent myself, so now I make these donkeys to sell on the highway, to remind us of when we had live animals.
Further off that highway lives LILIANA CORTEZ. The 74-year-old rancher used to have more than 100 goats, but the drought has dried up all the grass and bushes they needed to eat, and so now she only has a few animals left.
It's been more than a year since we sold them off because we couldn't afford to buy them food, and the water we get is only supposed to be for our personal use. It's like a desert here now.
Chile's fertile central region, known for its Mediterranean climate, is suffering its longest drought in history. No rain in winter means that there's no snow in the Andes Mountains to melt in the summer, to supply wells, aquifers, and reservoirs, which are now critically low. I'm standing in what was the Runge Reservoir. Once upon a time, there were sailboats and jet skis here, but now, as you can see, there's nothing but dry dirt. And it's not just because of the drought, but because the measures needed to protect water in this area were never taken. Despite the increasing water scarcity, Chile's Central Valley is still used for high-intensity agriculture. Those who can afford it perforate more than 100 meters, overexploiting aquifers and taking the little water that's left. And in the capital, Santiago, no effective measures have been taken to reduce consumption.
What we need is to understand our climatic diversity. We have water in abundance in southern Chile, but not here. We urgently need a strong regulatory framework and a culture to save rather than waste water. Green lawns, swimming pools, and parks with grass are not compatible with this new reality.
The drought began nearly a decade ago, and studies suggest it will get worse, not better, as global temperatures continue to rise. That could well make this area, once famous for its prickly pears, unfit even for cactuses. Lucia, Newman, Jazeera, Til-til, Chile.